Alright, this is Rich from Ohio Fish Rescue.
Josh, how you doing?
And today we'll be feeding this 3,000 gallon tank. We fed them shrimp this morning. We're going to feed them hot dogs now. These are the Bar S brand turkey hot dogs. They're leaner and not as much protein. Go ahead, Josh. Just throw a bunch in. They act like they're starving. They already ate once today. We feed 8 pounds of hot dogs, shrimp, and tilapia every other day. So that comes out to about 4 pounds of hot dogs, 2 pounds of shrimp, and 2 pounds of tilapia. Oh, it's a feeding fest. There's red tails and tiger shovel nose, and a hybrid cross between the red tails and tiger shovel nose. There's pacu, Niger cats or ripsaw catfish. There is albino channel cat, marble cat. Anything else in there, Josh?
Granulosus.
A granulosus catfish. Oh, and then there's a hybrid between a marble cat and a tiger shovel nose. Where's he at?
Right there.
There he is. That's this guy right here with the dots on him. Now I know some of you are going to say it looks crowded, but they're all up front here because the food's here. And I will agree, it is getting a little crowded. It's time for me to start hitting up the zoos again and the aquariums and finding homes for some of these unnamed bigger fish. We've got 11 big pacu in there. 6 of them I think are named and we're keeping here forever. So the rest will have to go to the public aquariums. We're working with 4 different ones now. And we can get rid of some of the bigger tiger shovel noses. Like that tiger shovel nose is getting big there. He's not as big as our big boys, and that red tail's getting pretty big. But you know, they don't have names. We can find them other homes, but we don't usually let the big guys go unless they go to a home better than what we can provide. Like the zoos or the public aquariums. They have, you know, vets on staff at the places. That's much better care than I can provide. Much bigger tanks than I can provide. You know, I'm doing what I can here. Usually you'll see the catfish or one of the big red tails down inside of that waterfall right there. They find that it's a nice little cove for them to hide in. And he's not really hiding because the only thing he fits in there is his belly. The whole rest of his body, his tail's hanging over one end and the head's hanging over the other. But he seems to like it. That there's the hybrid between a red tail cat and a tiger shovel nose. Both of them, that's 2 hybrids right there. Big Niger catfish. There's a marble cat. He was pretty tore up when we got him in. You can see his barbels or whatever you want to call them, are just starting to grow back. He had one completely bit off short, and the other one is grown about 3 inches long. But you see his belly's nice and full, and his chunks out of his top fin are starting to grow back. So he's doing better. We keep the fish fed here so that there's less aggression between anybody. And if somebody's biting on somebody, we find them in a different tank to be in. You can see by the barbels on all the catfish, they're nice and long and nobody's biting them off. So the red tails back there. And even on these guys right here. They're all looking healthy. See the belly on them? Look at this guy. How big do you think he is, Josh?
29 inches maybe 30.
28 to 30 inches is this guy. Yeah, we need to get some nice decorations in there now that the tank's holding water and doing good. See if I can look down at him. See this guy right here coming up looking for food? Hey, give me come here, buddy. Okay, let me grab another piece here. Wow. He'll come back for more. They act like they're starving and they eat all the time. This tank here is 16 foot long. Hi, Goliath. Hi, buddy. You want a piece of hot dog? Ouch. Lost your finger to your teeth, buddy. That's Goliath. He's a big old Great Dane. Anyways, the tank is 16 foot long and it is 44 inches tall, and then was it 6.5 or 7 foot all the way back?
6.5.
6.5 foot from the front glass to the back. Hey, Goliath, sit. Good boy. Here you go, easy. He's a good boy. Lay down. Here you go. Okay, come on. All right, now sit, stay. He's such a good boy. Go ahead and get it. There he goes.
That's our little fish room helper.
Yeah, he helps us out around here. Any fish ever jump out, he comes and gets us. Hence why you see there's nets now. We have to hold these nets on top of the gars so they don't jump out. And then on top of the koi, which I've never had koi jump out before, but we found one jumped out, and we found him as soon as we were actually in the room, but he jumped out and we heard this noise. We go running over there, and one of them was on the floor. So now we pin this net over across the top. It don't look as good, but sure does give you peace of mind. Let me go back to the tank. Watch out, Goliath. So again, this is the tank that me and Joshy built. And we built it ourselves out of wood. And this is a 3/4 inch glass for the front. It's 11 foot long and 44 inches tall. Or no, 40 inches tall is the glass. And the whole tank itself is 44. That's it, that's what it is. And we got its own filtration on it. It's run by a big pool filter and a biofilter on a 1 horsepower pump, but it's also still connected into the rest of our filtration system. Now they've all calmed down from eating, you see they're just mellow. We keep the water at constant 78 degrees. And these are LED lights underneath the walkway there that we built on top. So, I hope you enjoyed feeding the 3000. I'll get another video up as soon as I can. Bye.